got them all on here. Was there any of them that you remember vividly? Like, man, that was number one, maybe an awesome fight to judge, or two, like, man, I hate that I had to judge that one.
Well, this is not for any of the reasons you just named,
Okay.
but I will never forget Dan Henderson, Jake Shields,
Yeah.
because of the Nashville Brawl that occurred minutes later. You remember
Yes.
that?
Yes.
Oh, I mean, I was like packing up. The event was over. Little did I wasn't paying attention to the interview in the cage that Jason Mayhem Miller had somehow got in the cage, and he asked Jake Shields a simple question. Hey, buddy, when you gonna give me a shot? Well, apparently Nick and Nate Diaz took exception to that, or the fact that he was even in the cage, and mayhem ensued.
Oh,
Uh, Jeff Mullen, he was screaming at me to come in and help restore order, even though I was a judge. I mean, Jeff knew
yeah.
my history and he wanted
Yeah.
me in the cage. Well, as fate would have it, the first guy I got to was Nick Diaz.
Wow.
He was so strong. As I tried to pull him off Mayhem Miller and trying to negotiate, talk to him, calm him down, as one of my friends said, Anthony, he was dragging you around that cage like a rag doll. Yeah, he was. I'll just never
Jeez.
forget how strong Nick Diaz was.
Wow. That's awesome. What a memory to have of that. Another fight that I saw, and I had no idea that you judged this one, Adesanya and Kelvin Gastelum.
Hmm.
What a war that fight, that last round. Oh my gosh. Like
And
I
I
can't
love
imagine.
judging fights like that. I
Yeah,
love
oh
judging
yeah.
those.
Because I can't
They
even
give me
imagine sitting
plenty
cage
to
side for
judge.
that. Oh yeah. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Man, that's so cool. I love it. What other stories you got about judging or things that happen? I'm like, man, I don't even care about my questions. Let's just go down memory lane a little bit. This is awesome.
Man, I this is one of my favorite stories. Jonathan Ivey
Mhm.
was fighting a pro fight in Nashville,
Okay.
and I was sitting cage side with Jeff Mullen, and I can't really remember what capacity. I think I was the ISK rep for maybe a few amateur fights. I wasn't judging because I was sitting next to Jeff. Well, Jonathan was getting pummeled. There was a corner man that followed him around. He was a heavy guy that had face tattoos, super nice kid. And he turns and looks at me and says, Anthony, what should I tell him? Jeff Mullen grabs me by the arm and says, you can't answer that, Anthony. You can't answer that. And I didn't answer that. That was the first time I met Jelly Roll.
Wow.